Today we're going to talk about the importance of knowing your area. Now, normally, before I go to work, I drive around my zone, check out the buildings, standpipes, hydrant connections, road closures, construction. Just familiarize myself with my zone. And today I'll show you some hazards that are common in your area that probably just go unnoticed. I'm going to turn my camera over and we're going to see a major hazard. Now, if you see off to this building right here, as I pan in, look at the size of that AC unit on the roof. Now, when that roof is subjected to fire, in a matter of minutes, that roof is going to collapse. And many times, during the excitement, the chaos of the first minutes of a fire, that's going to go unnoticed, unless you get you know your area, or you get a ladder up to that roof right away. Now just let me pan over to another building right next door. You're going to see even more AC units. There's a truck in the way. But my point is that you have to know your area. Too many times we just come to work and don't realize the importance of knowing your zone. Now I'm in a typical strip mall shopping center. I'm going to drive around to the rear of the building, the D side of the structure. And just let me get out to the street level so we can get a better view. Now, what do you see on these roofs? Look at all these AC units. And these buildings are going to fail. These roofs are going to collapse. Look at all these AC units on top of this building. In a matter of minutes, these roofs are going to fail and these AC units are going to come down. These ton AC units are going to fall down. Look at that. And these cannot be seen from the front of the building, only the rear. Now I have been in the structure myself where the AC unit has collapsed, blocking my exit. Luckily there was another exit for me to get out. Otherwise I would have been trapped inside that apartment building. And we're going to continue to drive around. You're going to see on my right side, you're going to see some sprinkler, standpipe connections. And you can see that this is a typical strip mall. Located throughout this country. Again, look at the size of these units. This is a typical CBS construction building. With metal roof decking that will collapse with only a few minutes of fire underneath the building. And that goes into another discussion of whether we should even enter these buildings. It's been my philosophy that if there's nothing to save, if there are no people trapped, there's no reason to go into these strip malls. We should go into defensive posture right away. Set up your aerial, set up your sticks. And just start flowing massive amount of water. To me, these strip malls are the easiest fires to fight. Fight them defensively. And now let's go to the front of the strip mall. And as you can see from the front, that let's get a good view of that they have facades up front that block the view of your AC units, block the view of the construction of the roof, and block any view of the roof from the front of the building. Now that's why at all fires we must get a unit to the back of the structure as quick as possible. Also, we should ladder all buildings from the back of the structure. To ladder the building on the facade, you're going to need another ladder just to get down, another 14-foot roof ladder just to get down from the facade. Another safety issue is that do not park your apparatus in front of a facade like this, because again, only a matter of time this facade is going to collapse. And I know in the chaos in the first few minutes of a fire that's difficult to do, but we must keep that in our minds at all times. And also on the structure, you're going to see that they have these material green facades around the entire structure, which will also catch on fire and travel throughout the whole building. And another point of interest is that on most of these buildings, pan out. Most of these buildings that are older, they've had major construction remodeling done, and so there's avenues and channels of fire to travel throughout all these structures. And on a lot of these strip malls and on a lot of these small individual buildings, some of them, especially here in South Florida, we've had major hurricanes. They have 2, sometimes 3 roofs on top of each other with channels and avenues for fire to travel throughout those different types of roof